There comes a point in our life where we change, where we won't be the same person that we were back then, the same person that everyone knew. This change is something hard sometimes. Sometimes you don't want it, but it will happen. It's not something that you can control. It's something that is built in you and is affected by everyone around you. And that change can affect a lot of people that you love, people that you don't want to hurt. You will hurt. You will lead them down sometimes. And in the previous history of Dragon Ball, Goku was just that. Before everything changed with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Goku was evil and he changed. And our story is about the time that he changed back to how he was when he first came here. And this part of it is about him taking the life of one of his friends, one that he should care for. This is Dragon Ball Z after. Till now we saw the accident that Goku had, how he hit his head and he became evil just like the first time that he came here. And then he fought Vegeta. Vegeta was going toe to toe with him till the very end, where they exchanged attacks, but he didn't give up. He went at him with every last bit of strength that he had. But at the end he was laying on the ground and couldn't move. And when Goku was about to finish him, someone came to rescue him, and that was Boo. That's where we left the last part of the story, and now we continue our story. Boo stops Goku from taking out Vegeta as he's standing there in the wasteland with him. Goku's surprised. You're actually sticking your neck out for someone other than Mr. Satan. Boo replies with, I don't like Vegeta, but I gotta pay him back. Even if he's just a shell of his former self, he will wipe the floor with him right now. After the battle with Vegeta, Goku doesn't have much ki left. Vegeta doesn't want him to interfere. This is between him and Kakarot. And Goku says, you heard the man, you're not needed, so what are you gonna do? As Boo thinks more, he says, I will listen to half of that. As he starts taking his breath, he blows the air towards Goku and launches Vegeta away. Then he opens his eyes and flies towards Vegeta. Goku can't follow him, he's too injured to do that. Boo takes a part of him and throws it at Vegeta, which wraps around him. Then he takes it and eats it. Boo flies away. Goku closes his eyes and tries to lock on his ki. He finds him, but he doesn't have enough energy to fight him himself. But he can't let Vegeta leave here alive. So well then, he will use the Spirit Bomb. He will defy the rules of canon and do the impossible. Slay my pure-hearted enemy. Boo notices something from the distance. As he looks back at it, he knows what that is. It's the same thing that took out Kid Boo. He knows if he gets hit with that, he will never get to see Mr. Satan again. Goku's already looking for him. Boo says, not yet. I can't die yet. As he goes towards the ground, he flies so close to it so he can shake Goku's lock on him. But with no use, he can't shake him off. Even underwater, it's useless. This is bad. If he can make a lot of mini him, he might be able to confuse him. But he can't do that now, because then he wouldn't be able to protect him, to protect Vegeta and Oob, to be there for the ones that were there for him. But Goku's still charging the Spirit Bomb. He's having a hard time controlling it. He's thinking, what did Boo mean when he said, listen to half of that? He also says, honestly, I wouldn't have survived a head-on collision with Boo. So why did he run? Now that I'm running on an empty tank, the Spirit Bomb is my last option. He must have known that. So why did he give me time to prepare it? He remembers what Vegeta says. Now he knows why he's doing this. He wants to let Vegeta finish what he started. What a naive fool. So when he said he owed Vegeta, he was probably talking about him saving Oob's life. Now that's cleared up. I have no reason to worry anymore. I will totally destroy Boo, Vegeta and Oob in one shot. He smiles and says, run Boo as far as you can, to the far corners of the earth, into space if you desire. No matter where you go, I will hunt you down, I will find you, and then I will kill you. This Goku is acting like how Vegeta was acting when he first came to Earth. He will take him out no matter what, no matter where he goes, no matter how far he escapes, he will find him and take him out. Boo reaches a place and starts looking around. He can't think of anything else. This is all he's got. As he powers up Goku notices that he's increasing his ki. But what's the point of that? Does he intend to fight me? You already had your chance, Boo. You've blown it. Majin Buu, when he split in two, most of that power was transferred to his darker self. Over the course of their fight, it became very evident that the Fat Buu had lost most of his power and was just a shell of his former self. But even if you are an inferior copy, you still Buu. I'm not taking any chances. A spirit bomb of this size isn't going to cut it. I need more energy, but where to get it? Where would he get the energy if he's evil and no one would give it to him? How will he charge the spirit bomb? Back then, to completely destroy Majin Buu, I begged the people of Earth to lend me their strength, to share as much of their life energy as they could afford. Of course, I don't have Satan this time around, but that isn't an issue. If they won't share their energy with me, I will just take it. He will just take the energy from the people without asking. He will absorb their energy as he wishes. As he powers up, Piccolo notices it and tells everyone, put up a key shield. What was that sinking sensation? Felt like a great deal of life energy was drained in such a short amount of time. Piccolo knows what's going on. The life energy of most of the creatures on the planet has been drained to their respective limit. The spirit bomb was meant to be the purest expression of life. To think it would be used in such a sickening manner, how far can you fall, Goku? He's right, the spirit bomb was always used with the help of others, with the help of the planet itself. It was never meant to take out a pure-hearted person. It was only meant to take out the evil of them. But now, an evil is using it, an evil is charging it. And now it will take out anyone, even if he was pure-hearted. We could see the energy that is being absorbed from the planet and the people that are affected. King Kai is in shock. He wants him to stop all of this. How could he use his spirit bomb in such a way? What are you doing? Risking the lives of people you were meant to be protecting with my technique. He taught him the spirit bomb to protect the people, and now he's using it to take out the people that he was meant to protect. How far can you fall, Goku? And how would you be saved, and by who? Back to Goku. It's almost ready. Just a bit more. Time to say your prayers, Buu. As Buu powers up more, he smiles and says, I'm all set. As he releases more energy, he splits himself into a lot of mini him, and every mini him flies into a different direction. And the real him says, now all that's left is to fall. Goku starts noticing the change. What's going on? His ki is going in many different directions. Regardless, only one is genuine. You can't hide from me. He tries to track him. He can't. Where is the real one? And the real one is just falling. He can't move anymore. Gotta stay still. King Kai sees what's going on. He's happy. Good job, Buu. Of course, Goku's still a massive threat. But so long as Vegeta is alive, we have a chance. Though it may be faint, we still have hope. If Gohan, Piccolo and the others can buy some time, then Vegeta can finish what he started when he's recovered. It's the only way that we can win. Goku has long since surpassed the limits of even the highest gods, while Vegeta is the only one who can oppose him. Majin Buu, you have to keep still no matter what happens. Don't move or all hope will be lost. He's doing just that, but Goku is still looking for him. He knows that he didn't leave Earth. He's too weak to leave it. Goku's just focusing on Buu. Use the smallest key and I will be on to you. King Kai is worried that Goku is solely focusing on locating Buu. He dared to say that the fate of every life form in this universe depends on you, Buu. Don't move, just don't move. As we see that Buu is laying still, but from the distance an animal is there. He tells him to go away, it's dangerous here. He says, I can't move, sorry, you're going to have to play with someone else. But the dog's still there by his side. He tells him, you look a lot like P when I first met him. In this exact moment, as Goku is still searching for Buu, if he won't show himself, I will just keep stealing this planet's energy. He says, give it all to me, every last drop. If Goku keeps this up, Earth will be nothing but a burn husk. It will be a wasteland soon if he keeps absorbing all the energy. The people are suffering. They want this to stop and they can't take it anymore. As Boo is still laying there with the dog falls down because Goku is absorbing his energy. King Kai screams for him to endure, but Boo launches at him and says, "No, not you, not again." He saw in that dog the dog that was taken from him back then. He won't let that happen. As he picks him up, he laughs and Goku gives a sinister laugh also. Boo notices what's going on. He tells the dog, "Go now," and turns around. In front of him is Goku with the spirit bomb. The irony of the universe undone by a puppy. What a foolish way to die. As he launches the spirit bomb at Boo, he says, "Perish, Majin Buu." The spirit bomb is coming straight towards him. He says, "I can't reflect this. Looks like I'm gonna die." He's accepting his fate. He can't reflect the spirit bomb. He's done everything that he could have done. But beneath him, the dog is there. He looks at him and says, "Get out of here, you silly dog." As Boo is distracted, Goku pushes the spirit bomb more towards him. As it crashes directly at him, Boo says, "Looks like this is the end of me. So much has happened since I was separated from that horrible puppety. I met you, Satan, the one person who ever liked me. You treated me so kindly. Goodbye, my friend." As he's looking back at all his memories with Mr. Satan, all the good times that he had with him, all the times that Mr. Satan was there for him when he needed him, this is goodbye. This is the time that he will be apart from him and he can't see him and he can't tell him goodbye, but he will miss him so much. He says, "Will you be okay without me?" As Boo starts to perish, as everything in him starts to disappear, he says, "I don't want to go." Mr. Satan in the distance starts crying. He doesn't know why he's crying. As the explosion happens from the spirit bomb, Boo is gone. He will be missed. Someone who was evil and changed. He saved Oob and Vegeta. He loved Mr. Satan so much. And why he said he doesn't want to go was because he loved his life with Mr. Satan. He loved his life here on Earth and he wanted to stay with them. But Goku took his life and took that away from him. This is the first time that Goku has done this. This is the first time that Goku has taken his friend's life. As he says, he's finally dead. That took far longer than it should have. He doesn't feel any remorse towards him. He doesn't have any empathy for him. For the times that they shared, he doesn't care. King Kai says it's over now. Everything is over. There is no hope left for us. But he notices something. In a forest, Vegeta and Oob are still alive thanks to Boo. And a faint voice says, "Now you guys protect Satan's planet." This is his last wish before he died. He wanted them to live, to protect the planet that Mr. Satan loved so much. He gave his life to that. He protected Oob and Vegeta for that purpose. He was truly pure-hearted. He changed over the time. And this was his last wish. This was the story of the time that Goku has taken a friend's life. The story of the time that Goku has taken Majin Buu's life. This was Dragon Ball Z after. No matter how evil you are, there's always the good in that evil. And one day you can make the good far more dominant than your evil. And this was the story of that Goku that has been taken by his evil. The story of Dragon Ball Z after. Thank you for watching, and saying that, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.